Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank you all for joining this webinar. The agenda of the webinar is challenges and opportunity in skilling, building, and placement in engineering colleges. Once again, I welcome you all to this webinar. I invite Mr. Arasu, CEO of Clicks Campus, to address this gathering. Welcome you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you. Very warm good morning to all of you. In the beginning itself, I will confess I am not able to switch on the video because early morning 5 o'clock when I got up, I was fine. But all of a sudden by 6, I got sudden fever. Since your all appointments were blocked, I didn't want to deny the meeting. So from my home, I'm under the medication and I'm talking from my home. Really sorry for the inconvenience caused to all of you. This meeting is organized just to see what are the solutions that Clicks Campus can give to all the placement officers, principals, and college managements in terms of skilling as well as the placements. Just to give you an introduction, I started my career as a placement officer in Karnataka. I served more than 3 engineering colleges, reputed engineering colleges, as the placement head and director of placements. And soon I started my another company, Career Prime, which was into campus placements. And Clicks Campus is the another venture of our group. We belong to Koshi's Groups. Koshi's Groups is a very big and prominent business group in Bangalore. Dr. Santosh Koshi is the managing director, and I'm the CEO of this company, where we are into multiple business segments. We have 7 colleges. In that, 2 are nursing, 1 is allied health science, and 1 is animation, other one is UG, and next one is MBA and a B school. And we have 2 hospitals in Bangalore Little Flower Hospital and Koshi's Hospital. And also we have an electronics industry, probably you might be knowing the name Zentronics, which is based in Bangalore. And we have a steel plant in Dubai. And we are also into real estate builders and developers, where we have a lot of farmhouses, apartments, as well as we are also into plots across Bangalore, Tumkur, and Kerala. So this is a brief introduction about our group, and my qualification is BE in computer science and engineering and MBA in marketing. The main agenda or the reason to initiate Clicks Campus was just to give you an introduction. As a placement officer, you will be receiving a lot of emails. Unfortunately, today, everybody is a trainer. Everybody talks about skill development. Every day, you will be getting more than 5 to 6 proposals saying that I will be preparing the students for the campus placements. But as placement officers, we need to really think on one important segment, because placement officer is not just one position where you are serving the needs of the training and placement in the college. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are closely working with 5 important stakeholders in the institution. The first stakeholder is being the student, who has trusted not the college, he has trusted the placement cell, thinking that after 4 years of my academics, before I go out of this campus, I will have a sustainable and a very good career ahead. And college placement cell will get me that. That is the first stakeholder with whom a placement officer is going to work. The second important stakeholder, more than the students, one more important stakeholder that we are working with is the parents of those students. Because in Indian ecosystem, knowingly or unknowingly, parents are more concerned about the career of their wards rather than the wards themselves. So at this juncture, it is very important to note that parents will also have equal expectation of the ward from the placement cell. And coming to the third stakeholder, who is very important, is college management. College management expects the placement officer to ensure that all the students should be getting placed in good companies. They should not be underpaid or they should not be underemployed. And the fourth stakeholder is the counterparts of your college, that is HODs or the faculties of your own institution where you need to coordinate. And the fifth important stakeholder is other placement officers of other placement departments of other colleges where you need to coordinate for the pool campus interviews. On top of all this, there is one strong person with whom we need to be in touch with, that is the recruiters who will be visiting us. As a placement officer, it is very important that we need to satisfy these many people around us through our work. It should be the recruiter, it should be the college management, because college management will think about the cost always, as usual. The second important segment is students, because they want wonderful placements irrespective of the academic criteria, whether they have performed well in the academics or not, they want Google to work with. And the third important segment is the skill gap. So in this regard, I'm just presenting my screen now. Please do let me know if you are able to see my screen. Please confirm this. Hope you are able to see my screen now, all of you. Any one of you can please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the concept here today, what I want to discuss is the challenges and opportunities in skill building and placements in engineering colleges. So first we will see what are those challenges when we are working with these many stakeholders. What are the primary challenges we are going to have? This is faced by the institutions as well as more precisely, the training and placement cell. First one is the skill gap. As you know, when a medical student joins a medical college, has an opportunity to learn practically all the things. He wants to do a surgery, he will see the surgery every day, and tomorrow he is the person who is going to do the surgery. The practical exposure is too good when it comes to medical. But the main constraint with engineering colleges is maybe because of the university curriculum, or maybe because of the limited number of teaching hours, or because of the huge number of subjects, 6 subjects or 2 labs in every semester. And within the limited time constraint, we have 3 to 4 months in between holidays. Knowingly or unknowingly, the practical exposure cannot be given to student in all the ways. So as a result, what happens, student will become theoretically strong, but when it comes to the practical approach, there is a lag. Because student is going to learn the concepts in the academic level, but he will not learn that in the application level. So as a result, there is a skill gap between the industry expectations and academic supply. After every placement drive, every placement officer will be looking at HR of the company thinking that I will get more numbers of selections today. But at the end, it's a common feedback that every HR will give you. There is a skill gap. Students need to be strong in fundamentals. They need to be strong in the applications. So this is the feedback we usually get. What happens when there is a gap between the industry expectation and academic supply? Definitely, this is going to create a gap between the talent pool and employment opportunity as well. The gap is actually between the industry expectation and academic supply. As there is a gap, although we have a talent pool in our college, we will not be able to give them the enough employment opportunities what are really required to place him in the corporates. So this is the skill gap. And coming to the next important aspect, cost. If you want to upskill the students to meet the industry expectations, it requires you to initiate not just the training. For most of the colleges, it is just the training. Of course, we are starting from basic semesters itself, but many college managements will not agree to start the training from the basic semesters because they look at the cost. Identification of right training partner is also another constraint. Once you convince the management, organize the training, the next immediate problem is retention of students during the training session is the biggest constraint for the placement officer and placement coordinators. I went to one of the colleges in my previous company to train. I don't want to name the college, which is in Karnataka. Placement officer told me that, Arusu sir, no student is knowing that today onwards the training will start. I asked him a very natural question. Why in other colleges they inform 7 days before, 10 days before, 1 month before saying that your training will start? Why you are not informed the students? Then he told me a wonderful answer. If I inform the students that there is a training program from today, no student will come to college. So what we do is we tell all the students to go to seminar hall saying that principal wants to address them. and they all will sit in the seminar hall. Then we will send you and we will lock the auditorium from outside so that students will not go. This is the fact. How sad is this? Whose career is this? But ultimately, the question what placement officer gets from the management is, or from the students is, we didn't get the placement although we attended the training. And management will also be having a concern that I spent lakhs of rupees, but no student turned up in the training program. Abdul Kalam rightly said, India is not having the problem of unemployment. The problem is unemployability. Ability to get employed is one of the biggest challenges. And now the last important segment is the placements. Reaching the expectations of students in terms of CTC, recruiter, and job profile is highly challenging. As I told you, every student wants a fat package salary, irrespective of his knowledge and capability or the skill set, but ultimately it's the blame on the placement of. And getting identified among the companies in the huge number of engineering colleges and attracting them to visit your institution is also a very challenging task. So what are the possible solutions? Of course, we need to start skill building. It should not become a training program. It should become a virtual finishing school right from the day one of their graduation course by building their skills in 3 different dimensions. One is analytical dimensions like quantitative aptitude, verbal ability, logical reasoning, critical reasoning, and their soft skills, along with their technical knowledge and domain skills. Technical is related to their branches, and domain skills is one of the specialization that student wants to start his career with. Just before our final year or during the pre-final year, training the students for 12 days or 10 days for the campus recruitment will not suffice the requirement. But if you do this, it should become cost effective. So what are the opportunity we have to make it cost effective? Implementing high impact, result oriented and free trainings to students. But not all the students should get the free training. Students who are performing absolutely well, they should get the free training. And students who are not having the required attendance or assignments or the performance in the training program, that college should not pay them. Let them pay from their pocket if they are interested to go with the training programs, so that you will have a cost-effective training program and better paying jobs with prospective career growth will definitely satisfy the students as well as parents. And supporting students for the placement, not till the end of final, even extending it for 1 more year, will make it easy for the college to have a good prospective career growth for the students. Then this is the reason we are proposing a new program for all the engineering colleges across India called CLICS Career Certificate Program, which works from 0 to 5 model. What is this 0 to 5? It's a zero cost program. There is no financial. It's a one and only program offering skill building sessions of live class every day, whether your college is based in rural outskirts or it is in the city or it is in the tier 1 city, no matter how it is, 2 hours of live class will happen virtually every day. And it is going to happen for 3 years with an assured placement of 4 lakh package after an excellent performance and a 5-star rating system. So this is the model 0 to 5. Students will be rated on a 5-star rating system and they need to get 4-star to move on to the next training. And they will have an assured placement of 4 lakh package if they have 4-star rating. And this happens for 3 academic years and it's a zero cost program. Students who are going to score 4-star, it will be absolutely free for them. And it's a one and only program to offer the skill building sessions right from the 3rd semester. Here I have a small video for you, which will exactly tell you what is this program all about. Just to quickly take through the model of the training, this is how the career certificate program will work. Students who are entering into the 3rd semester will have this program. They will attend the CLICS skill test, but all of them will be given with the placement essentials training. Absolutely, it's a gamified course. Aptitude, reasoning, presentation skills, GD, resume writing, interview skills, whatever you train them just before the final year. And once they clear that placement essentials training, they will be trained on programming essentials in the year 2. And in the year 3, they will be trained on domain specific like full stack development, science, AI, ML, cybersecurity, cloud, as well as UX, UI, where the students placement support will start, where he gets an assured placement of 4 lakh CTC. How this program is going to work? In the 3rd and 4th semester, it's a gamified course, as I told you. It's a placement essentials. Every day, 2 hours, 200 hours, he will be completing it. In the 3rd and 4th semester, gamified course in the sense, without completing chapter 1, he cannot go to chapter 2. That's a gamified course. So let him learn at his own pace, because we are introducing the online learning to him. So once it comes, the students who are going to get 4-star rating here, because we are giving 3rd and 4th semester, all students will be eligible for this. Those who get 4-star, they will come to 5th semester, where the live class will have to start to them. And we start with programming, C and data structures. Every day 2 hours, and it's going to be for 120 hours. In the 6th semester, live class and Python, where every day 2 hours, 120 hours. It is not just the training, it's going to be hands-on and the live projects. In the 7th semester, Java will start. So again, 2 hours per day. Once he comes to the 8th semester, he will have 2.5 hours of everyday's class, and he can select any one among this: full stack development, data science and analytics, UI or AI and ML, or UX or UI, cloud DevOps and cybersecurity. And till 8th semester, college will be providing placements to him. So if he's getting placed through the companies, because almost all the concepts we have covered, if he is getting placed, that's well and good. If the student is not getting placed, our placement support will start immediately after the completion of the 8th semester. Now, how this is going to be a program with perform and get it free. Students who score well in the placement essentials, programming essentials will be free for them. Students who get programming essentials, well, very good performance, domain training will be free for them. And once the 4-star rating is obtained, the placement opportunities will start. Each phase of the training is an elimination phase. Students who have got the rating less than 4-star can continue to next phase of training on their own interest, and they will be paying the money. College will not be responsible for them. So those who are performing well, it's a zero cost program. You may ask me one question. This program starts for the 3rd semester students, but what about the present final year and pre-final year? For your information, we are giving placement essentials program, means what you do one semester before the placements: entire aptitude, verbal ability, logical reasoning, critical reasoning, all these placement essentials along with the GD, resume writing, HR interview. 200 plus hours of a comprehensive training program is absolutely given free to all the students of your college. So present 3rd year and 4th year also, you don't need to invest the amount for them. So what are the financials involved in this? Stop paying per student 2,000 rupees or per trainer 10,000 rupees per day or per hour. Stop all this. It is just the annual institution subscription cost to maintain the bandwidth and the cloud charges. That is 1,69,450. Now you may ask me one question. 3rd year will start. I will pay, 3rd semester will start. 1,69,450 I will pay. Next year also, 2 batches will be running. Do I have to pay double of that? No, it is yearly fixed cost. That is 1,69,450. Even if you have 4 batches running in your college, this cost will not change. That is only 1,69,450. Of course, GST will be applicable, which comes to almost 1,90,000. What you get and what you pay. Here you are going to get free training at a short placement for 4-star plus performers, and 24/7 free access to 200 plus hours of pre-placement training, free courses and career awareness webinars on CLICS campus platform. Poor performance will pay the cost on, so that there is no financial burden to the college, and there is no point of investing on the student who is not interested in the training. Why placement officer has to get a blame for this? And placement support for students even after the graduation, college brand image as the partner college of CLICS campus, and 90% savings to college and training expenses. How do you say that 90% of the amount is going to be saved? This is very simple. Let us say every year for the 2nd year students, 3rd year students, 4th year students, around 300 students are there in your college. And for 2nd year students, you are investing around 1,000 rupees, 3rd year 1,500, 4th year 1,500. Your total expense of the college will come to 15 lakhs for the training purpose of 3 years. So total amount paid by the college when you come to CLICS campus, it is 1,69,450. So total amount saved by the college after associating with us will be 13,30,000. But the advantage here is students will be getting training right from the third semester in all the 3 dimensions: analytical, programming, as well as the domain specific. So here are some of the frequently asked questions I have listed out. Target is second year students. As I told you, other students will access the placement essentials training, which is absolutely free. Why placement support starts after the 8th semester? Why not in the final year? If this is your question, I would like to answer you. The eligibility criteria of the companies varies when it comes to campus as well as off campus. Few days before, we had done a drive for Akkad Softwares. I think most of you have got the invitation also. Akkad Softwares, when it comes to the campus hiring, they are paying 4.3 lakhs package. When it comes to off campus, that is after the graduation, so after we convince the company saying that you don't need to train the student from day one because he is already trained and he will be productive from day one. The salary package varies and he will be getting minimum 5 lakh package when it comes to Akkad. What if a student who has scored 4-star plus rating gets placed through college placement cell? No, if he's getting placed through the college placement cell, that's well and good. Otherwise, if he's not happy, he wants to try for one more placement opportunity through us, yes, we will provide. Is there any hidden cost for college? No hidden charges except the annual subscription cost. How college will get the updates about the progress of the student? Placement officer will be given with an access where you can see the actual attendance, assignment submissions, as well as how the performance of the student is in the training. How long placement support is given to students? Till he is going to get placed, we will give the placement support, but I don't think it will drag for more than 4 or 5 months once the student is empowered with the required skill set. Is it open for all non-IT streams as well? Yes, of course, because we are training from the scratch. So any student, irrespective of his branch, can join this. Will students with less than 4-star performance get a certificate? Not only certificate, even they will also be pushed for placements, but preference is given to 4-star plus students. What is the procedure for college to enter into this model? A simple MOU we have, you can exchange the MOU and we can start immediately. How this is going to suffice NEP requirements of the college? As you know, a lot of certificate programs are much essential with the new education policy of the central government. So this is going to suffice these requirements when students have additional certificates apart from their regular course. Now I have one question for you. If this program can give all these benefits for the placement officers to reduce their challenges of training and placement, is there any way that you can reject this model? So please do let me know if you have any other suggestions or the clarifications or the doubts. I'll be happy to explain. Thanks for understanding. I told you in the beginning of the meeting itself, all of a sudden I was sudden feverish since morning. So that's the reason I'm not able to put my video on since I'm working from home. So if you have any clarifications, please do let me know. This is our contact information. That's my mobile number, which you can see 924-110-3554. You can contact me, or you can also contact the helpline number of the company 99622-12131. And once you dial that, it will ask you for Clicks Career Certificate Program. The option will be given through IVR. You can even dial that. I'll be sharing a detailed proposal of this probably in a day by tomorrow. So please discuss with your college management. And if you have any questions on this, please do let me know. I'll be happy to answer your questions. With this, I am ending my screen presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to answer now.
Can I speak?
Hello, madam.
I am Dr. Betty Dasgupta,
Yes,
working from IICT Badawi. This is Indian Institute of Carpet Technology. So we have the course of BTech in Carpet and Textile Technology.
Okay.
So our students are specifically prepared to work in the textile industry or carpet industry.
Okay.
So I understand you are training the students from all branches, but how specifically you will be helping the textile industry placement?
Now, this is initially we are starting with our long-term plan is to have a lot of other finishing school concepts with different domains like digital marketing and different branches of engineering like electronics, VLSI and all. But as of now, we are starting with this. So probably at this point of time, our focus is on the IT jobs. probably in another 3-4 months, we may come out with a model for other branches as well, madam. I'm very sorry that we don't have courses right now on these modules.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, myself, Dr. P. Sudhir, Chief Training and Placement Officer from Sitams, Chittur.
Yeah, please tell me, sir.
Sir, is there any offline training is available for students?
Yes, based on the request of the college, we do offline training, but it's all one stretch training program. It's not like throughout the semester. Based on the requirement of the college, whether we have to do aptitude or technical or soft skills or personality development, yes, we do provide that apart from the Clicks Career Certificate program.
Okay. So may I have the proposal to my official mail ID so that we will proceed, sir?
Definitely, sir. Definitely, I'll share it with you.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any other questions?
Sir, I'm
Morning,
waiting
Mr.
for
Rajasu. This is Dr. Gupta from Shubhit University.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I have 2-3 points in my mind.
Yes.
One, what you have mentioned as per the tenure of semester wise.
Yeah.
2 hours per day.
Yeah.
And if I look at my daily course curriculum syllabi and the timetable schedule,
Yes.
it will not be possible to spare 2 hours per day for the student because already they are spending 5 to 6 hours
Yes. Yeah.
as per the routine syllabus.
Yes.
So how the things would be manageable, it is difficult. Number one, इसका solution कैसे देखेंगे वो हमें देखना होगा. दूसरा हमारे यहाँ internship पर third year में means the 6th semester we go for the internship program and 8th semester is completely for internship.
Okay.
Then we get the job.
Okay.
So how the things will be managed, this will be second point
Yes.
to look at.
Sir, usually the training duration every day will be from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, just to ensure that the students are compatible in the learning process. And it won't be like the theoretical classes. It will be 50% of the time students will be spending on the hands-on projects. And it is 10 to 20% that trainer involves in one side of the teaching. And rest, it is both trainer as well as the student will get involved. And then last, only the student will be getting involved. This is how the model has been developed since the students are working on the live projects. So it won't be like the theory classes what the students are going to have. But still, if it is very difficult for the student to go with the live class, the recording sessions will be made available to them so that they can learn all the recordings as per their convenient time. So that is also one option we have. What we look at is only the training performance, how well the student is able to score the 4-star, because we promise the company saying that you don't need to student once he comes out of the engineering. He is productive from day one and he is ready to work on live projects. So that is the reason this little efforts need to be put by the student. And regarding the internship, of course, let them do any internship, but because as I told you, the schedule of this particular course will be from 6 to 8:30. So their internships will not get affected because of this model of training.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, we shall be sharing the to our students in detail.
Yes,
but the login, what career shall be generating, it would be better if you address all the students.
definitely, sir. Definitely, once the MOU is signed, we will do that. Just to give the information for other placement officers, we have corporate social responsibility model in which Guptaji's sir, Shobhit University is also having an MOU with us, where we are giving, as I told you, 200 plus hours of employability absolutely free. All the students across India. We have the vision of empowering at least 50 lakh students through this program. I request all the placement officers to make use of this program. Because very recently, last week, we had an MOU exchange with Shobhit University. Likewise, we have got this MOU done with almost 40 plus universities, and another 20 universities are still in the pipeline for that. So please make use of this so that students will also have a top quality experience that they are going to have in terms of their placement training, and it is absolutely free. There is no financial involved with this. Of course, when you enter Click's career certificate model also, you will be getting this as a complimentary one. So just remember that I could make a note of this during this meeting so that it would be helpful for all of you. So I'm just bringing that to your notice.
Thank you very much. It is nice to hear you once again.
Thank
And
you, sir.
thanks to all the participants.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I just wanted to say, I would like to take that advantage
Yes.
because myself, Argan David from MGM College of Engineering and Technology, MGM Group of Institutions, Kerala.
That's great, sir.
So I would like to take the CSR. I have already talked about it. I'll be in Bangalore tomorrow.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
I'm going to be part of the Alliance alumni meet that's been
Okay.
happening at
Yeah.
Catholic Club. So anyway, and then I'm going to Kirloskar Institute in Pune and Harihar.
Oh, that's great.
Anyway, so I'm just wanted to say that this is one of the areas which I would like to get associated on the site. Click Campus actually. I think I already applied for the CSR. I wanted to be part of this meeting, and that's why I could come here. One
Thank
more
you.
thing is our students are also from the rural background.
Yes.
I had worked in Bangalore for Career Consulting, Higher Pro. So coming from the industry background to the education field, I find there's a lot of need for the students to get skilled on these areas.
Yes.
One more thing is on the language issue, sir. One more thing which I wanted to bring to fore across because our students are from the rural background. I don't know how many of our students are very conversed in this area. We had one of the other agencies which we had tied up from recently. What I understood, one more thing I just wanted to address it on that area or just bring it to the fore is in the previous batch which passed in 21, the students took very keen active interest and they were able to get placed. In the current batch, the same opportunity was given and the students could not take the opportunity, like as sir mentioned that 2 hours is not sufficient or they were too much busy because of COVID. It was a period where the COVID and then the colleges started, and we had a time deadline to meet so many things. So from the lazy part to the whole active part, the transition, I think many of the students were given a lot of tasks and or they were not much interested on the areas. So we couldn't get that utilization which our previous batch got. So that one thing which I understood, but I'm looking forward to an active interest and something on the localization. Is there any possibility? Because I know it's very tough, which I'm talking. Since
So we'll see the number of colleges we are going to get tied up with Kerala because few of the colleges have already been taking this free CSR initiative placements training. But when it comes to Click's career certificate, we will definitely see the numbers and whatever the best is feasible from our end to have the localized language expert trainers, we will try to utilize them so that it should not become a barrier.
yeah, that's what I just want to say. I mean, if you want to have the industry institute coordinator or somebody associate or even on the Kerala side, there's have an association of consultative placement officers.
Wow, that's great.
They can probably get you in touch with them, and they can probably have some such sort of arrangements where you can address. We're going to have a placement officers meeting on 5th of August in Kerala.
Oh, okay.
So maybe if you would like to be part of it, I can probably.
Certainly, sir. Definitely, I would like to be
part of it. We can meet together also.
Yeah, sure. Please do come to our office and any placement officer, whenever you are in Bangalore, please do visit our office. Our office is on the old Madras Road next to Kerpuram towards Kola. You can come to our office and I have shared my mobile number and email ID in the chat box. You can please kindly make a note of it so that we can be in touch. Of course, tomorrow I'll call you once, day after tomorrow. You can have we can have a conversation together how to take this ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be there tomorrow actually. Tomorrow
morning. Please do come, sir. Please do come. I'll be in office tomorrow. Today also I was supposed to be in office, but all of a sudden since I fell ill, so
I wanted to be, but I thought okay, maybe tomorrow. I was also not feeling well. I could not make it up.
Sure, sir. Sure. Please do come. Yeah. Any other questions?
So this is Vigneshwar from Ramco Institute of Technology, Rajapalli.
Hello, sir.
From Tamil Nadu. Sir, we have looked into your certificate program, course structure, everything. It was okay. But the thing what I was noticed is after age semester you are giving a placement opportunity,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
nowadays in all colleges, and we had an opportunities from 7th semester itself. I think at the 6th semester itself, the companies are starts coming and peoples are
True.
hiring the students also.
Yeah, yeah.
So why can't it be? It will be better if it is instead of after 8th semester. It will be
Yeah.
if it is in 7th semester, it will be good enough.
Sure, sir. What I
Uh,
would like to bring you a clarity here is
yes, sir.
we have assured a placement which is 4 lakhs assured. That happens only after the completion of the domain training, that is full stack development or AI, AI or ML. But whenever any company approaches us for campus placements, we give preference to all the partnered colleges. There is no doubt in that, and directly they will be referred to your campuses for the drives. It doesn't mean that we don't want to provide drives in the 7th semester or 8th semester, but the actual assured placement of 4 lakh package will start from 8th semester. That is what I want to give you a clarity.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
I got it. So if you got any link with regarding to the on 7th semester placement itself, you will refer all the companies to
yes,
the
yes, yes. Because we have
partner.
other sister concern company called Career Prime, which is exclusively working on campus placements. As you might
Okay.
be knowing the name, we are around 10 years old company.
Okay. Okay.
Because we have served a lot of colleges in Tamil Nadu as well. So we'll definitely give that option of having campus drives as well, along with the drives which are going to be organized by the placement cell.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir. And I have another question, sir. Actually, this is the package that is the certificate program is entirely it's dealing with of an programming oriented,
Yeah.
and we have mechanical and civil students also with us. Is there any certificate program like this
That's what I
for?
said. Told you. Yeah, that is what we have not designed the programs yet for these things.
Okay,
Probably over the period of time, we will come out with some plans for that too, because we need to look
okay,
at the job openings and accordingly we are planning. That is the reason. Please give us some time to derive some programs like that, and then we'll see. First, we catch the recruiters, and based on their willingness, we will propose a program.
okay, sir. Sure, 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 sure. But
Thank you.
anyone can take a programming, that certificate programming.
Anybody
Anybody
can.
can take it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sir. Thank you, thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. And so core industries placement is a very big issue. Yes, I do understand that's the biggest challenge we have, especially in the Indian industries. That is the biggest constraint. Even if they get the job, they are underpaid. Not all the core companies will pay a very beautiful package. That is always a question. We are also trying to see what best feasible solution we can give for that. Once the solution is got, definitely we'll propose that to institutes. Yes, because core industries placement is a big issue, but papers of course
Yeah,
students too.
just sorry to interrupt. I mean, I just wanted to say yesterday evening, I was in Clubhouse. One of the meetings I happened to meet from Ashok Leland.
Mhm.
So I was thinking on speaking on the same core students and mechanical, especially areas,
Yeah.
mechanical. So, so what he was mentioning, I'm just, I hope, I mean, he was mentioning was they go to very few classes and very
Yeah.
limited, especially those who are full pass and the colleges which they identify with. Rest, most of them, he was suggesting is mostly they will get into ancillary units and all,
Mm.
and salary will be around 8 to 10,000. Ashok
Yes.
Leyland gives around 20 to 25,000 rupees salary package and all, and they go to very limited colleges.
Yeah.
Uh, and then, so he was saying that mostly students, uh, those who are backlog, they can get into ancillary units where they have a lot of OEMs, original equipment manufacturers, will not be able to hire them. But
Yeah.
there are subsidiaries who are making or manufacturing products for these OEMs or original equipment manufacturer like Hyundai, Ashok Leyland, or whichever companies. So
Yes.
where they can get employed and where that is called MSMEs or SME units or ancillary units. So who supply
Okay.
the so most of the original equipment companies mostly assembling happens. That's what. So they will be have a limited capacity. The major employer for the industry or the people is SME units, the MSME units, small medium enterprises. So they will be able to provide lot of opportunities because they need one or two people. If there are more, lot of industries are there. So that's what he was mentioning from his point of view, and that's what he was telling about. So that's his viewpoint.
It is always challenging, sir. That is the same question. As a result, even the admissions have got dropped down, especially in civil and mechanical in all the colleges across Karnataka. How about other states? Especially in Karnataka, the number of admissions have
No,
got down.
it has been very much, and in fact, our college also is affected. Our admissions are dropping every year, engineering, everything. But to be very frankly with you, recently a couple of interview score companies, when they did interview, one thing they clearly specified that they require passionate engineers. Even with the vice chairman recently, we just had a talk. So what we understood is one thing is passion versus other people who can be given that career orientation. So I think what requires is people who are very talented who want to be in engineering will be in engineering or where they want to be. But apart from that, I think if we can give them a career orientation of where they want to be or where their real aspirations, because they did not come to engineering because of their own interest. Maybe it's just because their parents, friends, relatives, or anybody influenced for them to make them jump. It's not their own decision. So rest around 10% may be interested. So those people they will have no problems. It is for the rest of the people which we need to give guidance. So more career orientation is more thing that is required. Another thing I just wanted to add. Maybe sorry I'm taking your time. Students after alumni they listen to me. I mean they don't listen when I am saying across from the industry point of view or from my industry background or whatever the real situations. They take time to realize it after they say, okay, they come to realize it. So after they pass out, they think about it or they come to realize, oh, this is the truth and this we need to face it. So more about escapism that we will.
That is true. Bringing career awareness, to all the students is the primary factor, and also for the students who are presently in final year, means those who are completing their final year, the same Clicks Career Certificate program can be done, but it has 5 months duration, 5 hours a day, and 5 days in a week. And if you have some students who are interested in this, you ask them to, contact our website. There they can register their details. Our team will get back to them. So please convey the message to your students as well. Please, this is a request from our end. So any other questions? Hello, any other questions? Okay, with this, thank you. Thanks to all the placement officers from the bottom of my heart for joining this meeting. And over to Kiran.
Thank you once again, everyone, for joining on this program. Have a good day.
Thank you all. Thank you very much. Take care.